So he was.
Chat files, we are here. Big Head Reese, I'm back. Just speaking facts. Diggs out of a job. Tasha K got something to say. I don't know if she can say Cardi name and it be okay. I'm just here for the comments. Make sure you subscribe. It's easy. Let's get back into it.
Was released by the Patriots. Well, he's due to be released. And so here's what happened, because I don't want any wrong information out there. They asked him to take a pay cut. They asked him to take a pay cut. He said no.
Right.
So he actually chose to be released. So, I would say he's not fired. He's choosing to leave.
That.
And so hopefully another team will pick him up.
Thank you, Tasha. I ain't know that. I ain't know they asked him to take a pay cut and all that. He said, nah, I'm cool.
But the problem is, because of his contract, they wanted to cap it due to his age. He's 32 years old. Yeah, he came back and, played well this year. I'm not a football fan, but according to y'all, football fans and stuff like that, he actually had a great year to lead the team all the way up to the Super Bowl. But the $26 million contract plus more, I mean, that was a lot for them, right? And so they're thinking, like, we're probably not going to get that same performance. And so I was told personally that a lot of players got cut, okay? So we're not just being biased against, like, Stefon Diggs and everything. I don't have no reason to be biased.
They being cheap. Diggs supposed to stay on the team. He sell jerseys. Cardi and them was selling jerseys with their beef, man. Come on.
It's against him anyway, but I'm just saying, like, that's kind of what happened. It was politics, and it was money. It was money. And so, and I think that was fair for the Patriots to say, hey, can you take a pay cut? Shit, Russell Wilson did it. Remember when they fired Russell Wilson? What was that team they fired that he got cut from? And he was making like 50 million, if I'm not mistaken. Seahawks. And then he went to the Eagles and got a $1 million contract?
She wrong as shit.
Who was it? Jasmine on football. I don't know.
Giants.
It's a black and yellow team. I don't know. But he ended up taking $1 million salary regardless of him getting paid multi-millions of dollars. Okay? And so it's just a humbleness and the love for the game. But I think Stefon is willing to juggle it. I personally think this was a bad idea to do, given the publicity that's surrounding his name and the fact that brands can't monetize him properly right now because of the allegations against the BBL that the BBL chef has waged against him. That's the reason why he's in court now for allegedly strangling her and things like that over non-payment of.
That's all right there. She wasn't no chef. She's supposed to cook up something else for him and he didn't get served dinner. So he told her to get it. I ain't gonna jump into it. Allegedly, right, Tasha? Allegedly.
Wages, and I knew he just would have paid the money. Had you would have paid the money, it wouldn't be an issue. Then he has a defamation case that came up, and I'm sure the Patriots legal team has read that too, and they consider all this stuff. And, and I think too, it's to save face. You could put him back up there. But when it came to his friend Nigel Concierge, and I talked about this on the Morning Hustle with L'Oreal and them on the show, and I gave a detailed breakdown of his lawsuit that Nigel, his ex-college buddy, had filed against him, okay, stating that not only did Stefon defame him and say that I had his car stolen that I sent to him, which makes no sense, and the police deemed me innocent, saying that it was a high-profile car theft ring that was going on. And I personally heard from celebrities that y'all know, they have had their cars stolen too, and it wasn't from Nigel. It was just people were stealing exotic cars around this time when Stefon Diggs' car got stolen. But remember, according to Nigel, according to sources close to Nigel that I know, Nigel is the guy that you go to when you want to become popular, when you want to be the man, when you want to sit with the multimillionaires and the billionaires. He gets you in their rooms so that you can start to build your network. And so as he rises as a football star, he has leverage and he can start his businesses. And people can see him with the who's who and take him more serious. Like, oh, he's not just a football player. He's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. And he sits with literally anybody. Because when you have access to that kind of money in the room, you should be able to go to your billionaire friends and ask them.
What is she talking about, man? About Diggs with the job. I don't even. What team he gonna be on next year, shorty?
To invest in whatever it is business that you have going on. The same way Jay-Z should be able to do that, but instead he goes and borrows money from his house or asks the great people of New York to donate $500 each to help him to acquire businesses and things like that and PPP loans. But that's y'all billionaire. That's y'all billionaire.
Who wanted Dr. Umar for the casino? He wanted Make sure I subscribe again. It's easy. I need to get my subscribers up. Come on, it's easy.
All I'm saying is, when it comes to Stefon, like, and him and Nigel, by the way, the one that is claiming that Stefon not only defamed him but beat him up in a club, the same guys that beat up Chris Blake. Chris Blake is the guy that accused Stefon Diggs of trying to, shove his penis in his mouth and stuff.
Whoa.
Some gay, some man on man stuff.
YouTube need to edit that out. Edit that out my video. We ain't trying to hear all that. We know the bullshit.
Those are the same guys that were convicted for beating up Chris, going to retrieve gifts that Stefon had given Chris, and the same thing for Nigel, going to retrieve gifts that Stefon had given Nigel.
Yeah, beat up, going
and the gift, blow up the picture right here. His boys got these rainbow necklaces, okay? He buys all his friends jewelry. They got these rainbow necklaces. Oh, and the girl in the back that you see behind them is Pre. This is an old picture of Nigel, the one who's suing him for defamation and suing him for sending his boys that also have rainbow necklaces on in the pictures.
Now I know why she talking about. They suing him. They was with him, now they suing him. You know what I'm saying? What's up with everybody suing Diggs? Diggs, what's going on with you, man? What type of life is you living, man? Why everybody want to sue you, man? What are you doing?
What was I saying? I also got, to beat him up, okay? And then Pre, my cousin, is in the back behind Stefon, okay? And so, but this is how far Stefon and Nigel and, what's the other guy with the this guy, that's another guy that's a part of the crew too. He got on a rainbow necklace too. So when Stefon gets upset and he don't want to do with these dudes no more, he tries to go back and retrieve the jewelry and the gifts that he pays for, okay? And he tries to strong arm it according to them, all alleged, okay? So all of this is public information. All of this is in Pacer. This is what he's being sued for. Anytime he does not get what he wants, he either uses excessive force.
Why she use that picture though? Like, she could have used a football picture of him lined up at the 30. You know what I'm saying? She could have used a highlight yawn and him catching. Why she used that picture though? She drawn.
Or sends people to operate excessive force on his behalf. And it's just too much negativity surrounding his name, okay? And he is, according to y'all football plans, an excellent player. For him to take his team to the Super Bowl, I just wish that he would just focus on his talent and not other things. And those are the things that are kind of taking him down. But this is how far Stefon Diggs goes back with the guys that he gives jury to. Blow it up.
Okay. They in
So
school
I
together.
just showed you those two guys that were beside him that had the rainbow necklaces. They all went to college together. Nigel is in the middle, the one that's suing him now for defamation and sending guys, the same guys that beat up Chris, to beat up him in a strip club, to retrieve jewelry back that he gave him, which was allegedly the rainbow necklace. And the other guy that was in the car that had the rainbow necklace, this is how far they go back. This is baby Stefon in college.
What did you insinuate?
That's all, folks. Moving on.
Tasha insinuated something. We're going to send to the comment. You guys see what's on the comment. He will be out the league very soon, hopefully. He saved his bag. The Steelers, that was the team Russell played for. Okay, it was the Steelers. You reap what you sow. Diggs, Barney. What you sow, you shall reap, amen. Well said on Gay Diggs. Hopefully his friend Pre can help him get on another team, because he have a lot of mamas out here to take care of. Baby mamas. Happy birthday, Tasha K. Oh, Tasha K birthday today. Shout out Tasha K. She working on her birthday. I like Tasha K. She know how to juggle her stories. You know what I mean? She know how to make the best stories out there. You know what I mean? I never heard Tasha talk about this guy until Cardi started dating him. Yeah, that's true. She picking at Cardi. She picking because she gotta pay that check. But you know what I mean? In the comments, let me know what y'all think. Diggs gonna get picked up by somebody else? Or is he done? Do Diggs need to just retire? What's going on with him? Like, I don't know. Like, is this because he had the beef, the stuff going on with Cardi? They say he didn't want to take a pay cut. Y'all blame him. You know what I mean? Am I speaking facts? Cardi speaking facts? I don't know. Trap Files, man. Till we back. Big Head Reese. We just speaking facts.